Hey, what's up, everybody? Danny here. And today I wanted to just share with you 5 quick tips here on how to finally get your first digital product, whether that's an ebook or whether that's an online course, up and online and selling in as quickly as possible. Now, just a little bit about me. So I am Danny J. Liu, and I've been an online course creator and Kindle author over the past 5 years and creating mostly online courses as of recently. But I'm working on a really quick start guide to help you get more laser-like focus and for the ultimate goal for you to be able to maximize your time on finishing your projects that you start. One of the biggest problems is that most people have when starting new projects is that they just don't finish them. And so, with this 5 simple step framework that I'm going to just talk about real quick right now, you can just get started just after watching this live stream and implementing this in your daily work, in your daily life. And so, I'm just going to pull up here the quick tip. So basically, it's focus, and it's an acronym. It's really easy to remember. It's FOCUS. And it stands for forecasting. So for the F, it stands for forecasting outcomes, right? So basically, when we're talking about starting a new project, one of the biggest challenges is being able to know what to work on next, right? Like a lot of times we are reactive and we don't necessarily know what we're working on when we wake up in the morning. Which puts us more of a reactive state than proactive. So planning the night before, focusing on forecasting your outcomes for the next day. That's the first thing. Second thing is optimizing your time and space. So making sure your workstation, your work area is clean, that there's not a lot of distractions. You don't have your phones and things like that sitting around. That brings us into controlling distractions, making sure that your notifications on your desktop are turned off. Your cell phone is either turned off or put outside the room so that it doesn't bother you when you're in productive mode. And then when it comes to getting all that all lined up and working in a controlled fashion, the next thing you want to focus on is unlocking your potential when it comes to the amount of productivity you can actually have each day. So what I mean by that, is, making sure that you have a way to organize things, right? So if you have a project or task management tool, I come from an agile background, I'm an agile scrum master and product owner in my professional job. And what that allows me to do is to focus on more of a project management methodology on how I'm working. And I usually work in a Scrum or what's known as a Scrum or a Kanban work style. And I'll talk about that more in another video. But all you really need to know is that I time box the work that I do and track that on an ongoing basis on a weekly or bi-weekly basis, and those are called sprints. But basically, when you do something like that, when you focus on putting together more of the organization around the work that you're doing and the results that you're trying to get within that 1 to 2 week time box, you're going to have something to look forward to and getting an actual result that you can ship. So if you're creating an ebook, you have a shippable ebook. If you're creating a digital course, that you actually have some lesson material that you can share with your potential audience, right? So so that is unlocking your productivity potential. And then for the S in our focus framework, it is all about scaling results. So what I mean by scaling results is, when it comes to doing these tasks yourself, if you're working on personal side projects, you can only do so much as a one-person business or a one-person online course creator or writer or whatever you're doing. Now, how do you scale results? Well, if you're creating content, you want to have a team, and maybe not even a large team, but 1 or 2 people that can pitch in and help when it comes to editing your work, uh, posting on social media, um, maybe editing your blog posts and adding images to your blog posts or things like that. Promoting your books if you're on the Amazon Kindle store, setting up free promotions for your personal book you're publishing, and really to help spread the awareness and generate the traffic that you're looking for on not just your books and your courses, but on your website as well. That central platform where all of your products are listed, right? And so that's a real quick kind of framework to follow, and it's worked really well for me over the past 5 years. And I work a 9 to 9 job. It seems like some days, So I work as an agile product owner and Scrum Master for software development in the financial services industry. And what it's taught me is that I'm able to do that. I'm able to work a full-time job, and I'm able to create courses on Udemy and publish books on Kindle, and do that in a way that I'm still able to have a kind of a work-life balance at home. In the evenings, I spend with my family, and in the weekends as well. And so you have to be very, very, very focused on the time that you have available to you. I think that's really the lesson that I've learned, and I want to share with you. So when it comes to recapping here, we've got focus, we've got forecasting outcomes to set yourself up for success for the next day. We've got optimizing your time in your space, so optimizing your workspace, your desk. We've got controlling distractions, which is making sure that you're not being reactive. You're not looking at the pop-ups that are on your screen. If you've got a Mac, you can turn it on to do not disturb, or turn off the notifications for any of the social media platforms that you have on your phone as well. And then unlocking your productivity potential is all about organizing those tasks that you are working on to achieve that common goal in 1 to 2 week sort of time boxed event timelines. And so if you're going to be publishing a book, all the tasks that have to be done within those couple weeks to get that book in a shippable format. Likewise for a course. And then scaling your results. So if you're a one-person shop, that's great. You can still promote and do a lot of those tasks yourselves. But if you have the budget for hiring a part-time person to help you promote on social media, or to help edit your blog content or some of your digital content, that's going to help you free up a lot of time so that you can spend that time doing other things, spending time with your family, going out to eat, or spend time with friends, or whatever it is that you enjoy doing other than work. So anyway, I hope these tips helped you out. And if they did, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button on this. And don't forget to subscribe and ding the bell for future notifications on project management, agile project management tips for entrepreneurs and digital course creators. So I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.